right, you are listening to another episode of Transparency and Merit. My name is Joe. I'm here with Brian, and tonight we are going to discuss why we are mad. I wish I had some good music to start that off. We got to make friends with some music people. And if you're out there and you make music, send us some tracks so we could play it. We need music.
Yeah. Sound, music. I am really angry, for me, at this whole cancel culture, civil rights industrial complex that seems to be controlling the public discourse in this country and shutting things down. And I am just... It baffles my mind how much power these cancel culture people have, because I don't think they're the majority of the civilized world, but they are the power play. They seem to yield a lot of power.
What's their demographic?
And you know what? I don't know. I have an idea, but it's only speculative. But I would like to know who is behind this cancel culture, civil rights industrial complex, this hate speech, this anti-hate speech, which is really anti-free speech thing. I'm curious to who are the people that are pulling the strings?
Who is the cancel culture? Cancel culture. Oh, I can't speak.
Yeah.
But who is it?
Cancel culture.
Cancel culture.
You know what? I have one of the things that I think we need to find out is who is behind this whole cancel culture. Who is pulling the strings? This is what, in my opinion, for me, why I want transparency and merit, because the most important thing in our country is our freedom of speech, our freedom of expression. And we are living in the information age, but it seems like the information age has turned into the censorship age. Because now you can't even put out any, certain types of controversial films that used to be put out there. You can't even put them out anymore because the internet has been used to silence and cancel people. Because I think they're afraid of any alternative that may come out of that. Like if they show a movie and it gets big buzzwords, so they're shutting down. There's certain movies. One in particular that I can think of that got their venue canceled. So cancel culture has been started by the internet, and then those that control the internet are now siding with the people who are in cancel culture. So any type of resistance, you can't resist with the old methods, because the internet, the people, It seems like this to me. The people on the internet, the social justice warriors have gotten together, the cancel culture people have gotten together on the internet to cancel that out. And then on the internet side, these cancel culture individuals have influenced the people on the internet. So you cannot really get those people. The internet is canceling. The internet.
Dude, stop it! Make some sense already. You're making me mad.
All right. The internet started cancel culture, and they've canceled everything out into the old venues like movie theaters and plays, and now on the internet, which used to be about freedom of speech and freedom of information, and they're canceling that too. Does that make any sense?
No.
Do you know where I'm going here? I'm going to take a sip of water.
I know where you're going with it. Let me tell you what I'm upset at. Among many things, I think we live in an 80-20 culture at the moment, where 80% of the people are buying into everything that's given to them through the mainstream media, and the 20% are left dangling at the bottom, wondering when the rest of the 80% are going to open their eyes. I am going to also point to the senior citizens, specifically the baby booming, the older baby boomers. This is the most unsettling waste. I'm sorry. You may have had some other experiences, but it's been almost invariable for me that the aging baby boomers are just so hard-headed and difficult and so uncaring about the direction of culture and the world in general. It amazes me, and every day I think about that, at least momentarily. That the older seniors of this world that are really letting down the country and the world. Just a thought.
Okay, now that I got my brain back, I think it is the people with money and power that have been influenced by these protesters and these cancel culture warriors, and they have basically, it seems like they have the floor. They're in the meeting rooms with the high executives, and they're telling them, hey, shut them down and don't give them a voice. Don't even give them a reason why. Just shut them down. And they're listening to them. Because I hear there's another purge in YouTube, and it's so untransparent on what's going on. I mean, Susan Wojcicki only goes on, rather friendly sites. She doesn't go on any conservative. She hasn't even been. All the rest, like Facebook and Twitter and Google, they've all gone before Congress to testify. Why hasn't Susan Wojcicki? I don't know if Susan Wojcicki or Susan Wojcicki. Why? And I mispronounced the head of YouTube.
She doesn't care. She's very open. She said she's heard it all. I saw her in an interview. Doesn't care how you pronounce her name. She's heard it all.
Well, she's heard it all. But why hasn't she gone before Congress to testify as others have? I mean, these people in these social media companies, they are influencing public policy. Okay? These are platforms that are influencing public policy. Mm-hmm. And you can't you can't have just one type of political group influencing public policy. That's dangerous. It's kind of like, controlling the like the phone lines, our electricity. This is important.
Well, let me put it this way, because having that power, as Wojcicki does, having the power at the top of that must lead to a lot of opportunities. If money is no object, which I doubt it is, it can't be an object when you're at that level. What do you think Wojcicki and YouTube is playing for? What do you think it's about?
I think, here's the thing. Here's what I believe. It is, and this is just, and I could be wrong, but what angers me is they're treating us like children. They think they know what is best for us and what is best for us peons to hear. So that's why they, them and this, what I call the civil rights industrial complex, which is now a censorship complex.
Would you say that the leaders of this of the civil rights industrial complex, would you say the leaders, if there is such a thing, do you think that those are powerful brokers in other areas?
I think they're powerful brokers in every large business. Absolutely. And every large governmental institution, both, like I said, every large institution, both private and public, have this complex is far-reaching, and not just in America. I think throughout primarily the Western Hemisphere, and it is out of control, and it is coming down to like I said, to me, these are scary times when you have this kind of censorship. It is, I have never seen anything like this. This is, and it really angers me. I remember, the film industry. Yeah, it takes a lot to get something green lit, but these are open public forums that anybody can put anything out there on, and now and now they're acting as a publisher, and it's really sleazy. It's really paternal and really sleazy. And the civil rights movements, these movements lie a lot. And you cannot, because they lie for them to defend evil, what they believe is fighting evil. But you cannot fight evil by lying, by misinformation and lying. And I have strong evidence. Some of these major civil rights institutions, they lie, they misinform, and you can't, you're only going to grow your opposition. Once they realize the truth, you're only going to grow your opposition. The thing that you're fighting against, you're going to grow when you lie. And I read about what the ADL, particularly the ADL and the SPLC, the Southern Poverty Law Center, the things that these people do, the dishonesty that these people perform, it's so angering to me. That, these individuals make my blood boil with anger.
So what is your definition of culture, cancel culture? Sorry. What is your definition?
Basically when they, when they blacklist you, when you can't find a job, you are denied public services, and you are shunned by society.
So, like a lot of the famous people who are getting busted for random things, and they don't get work anymore.
For random, not only, by the way, not only just, but your regular mom and pop Joe people are being busted for random things, particularly things that involve blacks and whites, and they have no recourse to fight back. None. And they are controlling the narrative, and they're controlling the policies, and we have no say in the matter. It is so angering me. And it's baffling. Like, it seems so backward and so wrong. What they're doing is so wrong that it infuriates me. What the powerful are doing in this country with regards to giving into these social justice mobs is disgusting. It is vile. And I am fucking furious about it. It disgusts me. These are some of the most, they are the worst, most vile human beings around. They are awful. They are disgusting. And it just makes me, like, really angry. Very angry. Very upset. And I can't believe that, Jesus Christ. Seriously, I can't believe
I can tell you're
people
raging.
Are falling for this bullshit.
You're raging, man. Welcome to the show.
I am raging.
Wolfman, Susie, Willie, what's up? But yeah, that's, you know what, that's a great point.
It just, and I'm not angry, by the way.
You seem 10 feet down the rabbit hole on this.
I'm not angry at the social justice warriors. I'm angry more at those in power that are giving in to them
Absolutely.
and not giving us a seat at the table